Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And today I'm up with a surprise creation project share. Well, I've got a couple of them, and one of them is using the tape from yesterday's Tuesday tutorial. So if you watched that, thank you very much for watching, and it turned out quite successfully. I was quite surprised, actually. Anyway, I'm going to go into the dies that I've used today, because I'm sure a lot of you have already got these, and this is one of my favorite sets. It's the double slimline set, and it goes all the way down to a sentiment strip. Both of them do, but of course, you know me, when I start getting things out, I start messing them up. So that is the slimline die set that I've used. I used this one that I got a few weeks ago, and I believe that one is a 6-inch. I don't know what you call that shape. I'm sure it has a name, but it escapes me. And I've used one of the dies that I designed, which is the candy jar, which I've done before. And I think last time I actually did this one as a shaker, and I used some resin candies in it that I made. But this time I've actually done the jelly beans. And to achieve the jelly beans, I've used my lovely cheap Aliexpress Touch 5 alcohol markers, which are basically identical to a certain brand that you can get out there, but they are way less than half the price. And here is the first one, and this is what we did yesterday. So I turned it into a very, very simple, you've got that lovely shine on there, slimline card. I just think that's really, really pretty. I mean, if you wanted to, instead of using packing tape, use sellotape so that you've got thinner strips, you can put great sort of like lined washi designs and then do some embossing or something in between. And I think for Tuesday's tutorial next week, somebody has asked about, can you turn basically any die into an easel card? Well, yes and no. I mean, yes, but it's all depending on the shape of the die. But I'm going to do a couple of those. But what I will also do next Tuesday is show you how to make really, really cheap background cardstock paper, just using the inks that you've got and some embossing powder. So that's one of the things that I'm going to do, and I'll probably work that background into turning it into an easel card. So that's what we're going to do next Tuesday. But if we can get real close, I just think for a piece of packing tape, that is super, super pretty. And I just popped it onto Joanne's cardstock there. And the white cardstock that I'm using is the cheapest £110 that you can get. That is from Walmart, and I believe it's $5.98 for, let me just grab the pack, I've got it down here, 150 sheets. So you don't have to spend an absolute fortune on your white cardstock. So that is the first one that I have for you. And then next up is my candy jar on those lovely frames. And as I said, I use my Touch 5 markers, and also here it is right by my side as usual, my Aliexpress white gel pen, which is what highlighted the jelly beans there. I used the little label that comes with the die, and I also decorated it with these smaller jelly beans, which is up on this part of the plate. I'm trying to think where I got that wood cardstock from. I think that's from a pack from Tuesday morning. And then this dot here is from that gorgeous, oh, isn't it terrible when you can't remember stuff? That lovely floral pack, that glazed pack that I showed you. But I think it's by First Editions, and it is from Joanne. So that is one of the background pieces from that pack, and it will be floral on the reverse of it because it's double-sided cardstock. This little bit of trim up here, that's from Dollar Tree. So that's $1 a roll. So that is what I have for you today. Now, I'm trying to think what I'm up with tomorrow. I think it's actually DIY art bin, and I think I'm going to do shoes. Why not? If I can find something Eastery, I'll do a project. But I think I'm going to try using those shoes because they were quite glamorous, weren't they? They sort of had engraved waffle heels and stuff, if I remember from the design team haul. And also, don't forget for Easter, we've got another challenge coming up. So if that's something you want to start getting ready for now, we're having a 12 days of Easter. We did have the 12 days of Christmas. The prizes are going to be exactly the same. It's going to be a £3 weight of dies, a £2 weight of dies, and a £1 weight of dies. So if you want to enter that, you need to have the ATC set, which is one of my designs from Surprise Creation, and it has to be Easter themed, whether you want it to be cute candies and bunnies and chicks, or whether you want to go the religious route with it. Whichever part of Easter that suits you, that's what needs to go onto an ATC, and there needs to be 12 of them. You don't need to spread them out over 12 days. You can show all 12 just on one day. But as I said, that competition will be coming up for Easter, and I'm going to announce the date for that. So just giving you a heads up in case you wanted a good head start and you've already got that die set. Right, so as I say, tomorrow, DIY art bin, and I'm going to dig out those shoes. You have an absolutely awesome day as usual. All links below. Bye.